again, won't see much talking. Old lot of violence, swinging corpse and sold in a sideways. Bring 10 Walkmans, been squawking like, boy, don't test me. Now I mean it, boy, don't vex me. Man, paradise had too much esky. Flex like Messi, then get kicked off the jet ski. Chat back, garbage stuck. Always wanna chat back, damage shot. You got way for average, want to be walking my chat back, savage pop. You got a thing, go get him. No hesitate, my G, just bell up. Bubble can stick to wait after Rick to you and your riffs get drenched in venom. Brush me again, won't see much talking. Old lot of violence, swinging corpse and sold in a sideways. Bring 10 Walkmans, been squawking like, boy, don't test me. Now I mean it, boy, don't vex me. Man, paradise had too much esky. Flex like Messi, then get kicked off the jet ski. Chat back, garbage stuck. Always wanna chat back, damage shot. You got way for average, want to be walking my chat back, savage pop. You got a thing, go get him. No hesitate, my G, just bell up. Bubble can stick to wait after Rick to you and your riffs get drenched in venom. Brush me again, won't see much talking. Old lot of violence, swinging corpse and sold in a sideways. Bring 10 Walkmans, been squawking like, boy, don't test me. Now I mean it, boy, don't vex me.
Two teams that unapologetically likely say, we are going to run our offense through the running back position. We don't see that so often anymore. For two guys like us that understand and appreciate the legacy and the history of this game, I think it's kind of fun.
Anthony Gould now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida. It's Anthony Richardson.
Mike, when you look around the league, there's just not a lot of quarterbacks that look and can play to the style of Anthony Richardson. He can make every throw on the field. He's big. He can run for power, run with speed. As he continues to iron out some of those flaws from coming out of college, he lost his rookie season to injury. Here in year two, I wouldn't be shocked by year end if he's a household name.
A pickup there of 28 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Indy. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
As hard as it may be, Mike, to resist, I don't think they need to come out and think we have to match them big play for big play after just giving up that early score. Stick to your plan. Pick up the first down and allow this game to start unfolding and settle into a rhythm. Execute your game plan. Don't try to match what your opponents do.
The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. First carry for David Montgomery. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. To throw is Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Detroit.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make. Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, first down.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They come to the line now on 2nd and 2. One more time for Montgomery. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's brought down at the 17, but that's going to be good enough. A first down picked up on the ground. On the handoff, it's Montgomery. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. A run up the gut with Montgomery. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Williams in motion. 1st and goal, and here's Montgomery. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Goff to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Throwing here on 3rd, and that is intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Blackman. Past midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick 6. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's going to be about a yard short of the 1st, getting it up to the 36. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. And he's going to have enough for the first down. They'll mark him up at the 39-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Zaire Franklin that time, there for the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll go play action with Goff. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a 2nd consecutive time.
You know what they say about Murphy's Law, Mike? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. He's had a pick 6 earlier in the game. Now he takes a sack. Fortunate for him, there's a lot of football to be played, but this has been a disastrous start.
Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. The Colts offense ready for their 2nd possession. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. He's got the big man, Mo Alley Cox. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
That's good for a Colts.
On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. Brian Branch in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, Richardson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 3rd and 9. Out of shotgun, Richardson. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
The rest of this game is all going to come down to getting stops. You find yourself down pretty big here in the first half. You have to get the ball back to your offense as many times as possible, but you can't keep giving up scoring drives, whether it's field goals or touchdowns. You need punts. You need takeaways. Give your offense a chance to start climbing back.
The Lions offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here now, a toss to Montgomery. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that game to nothing. And we had a chance to sit down with the quarterback this week in practice. He preached the importance of that I have to do a better job protecting the ball. Well, so far here early, it doesn't seem like that's been the case. He's been a little reckless here in the opening quarter, and he's going to have to clean that up throughout the rest of this game.
Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now Richardson. Now he'll run it.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
He'll try to run for it. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play.
A hit, and he has lost the football. The Lions have got it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Goff. Open man downfield, it's Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Williams in motion. On play action, Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. They face 2nd down and 7. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Here's a handoff to Montgomery. He works free, right side. And he's going to take this all the way home. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Josh Downs now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Colts offense headed back to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Richardson to throw. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. To throw, it's Richardson. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Lions offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll go right back to Laporta. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A carry here for Montgomery. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Now a 3rd and 2. Williams in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Now, Goff. Open man is the tight end right. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. 1st and 10. Throwing, Goff. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. And he'll be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10. One more time with Montgomery. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up. Goff. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Colts offense ready to get back at it. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with 1st down. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Richardson. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. Down the left sideline. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Lions offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14, and they'll begin 1st and 10. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Goff. made by Wright. From the gun, on third down, it's gone. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. Here's Jack Fox now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And a short field awaits. Fair catch taken on this side of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
On second down, Richardson. It's to the left side and taken in by Downs. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Richardson. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now, as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. There's that man again, another catch. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. On play action, he'll set up. No chance at all. He'll go down.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball, that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for Detroit. And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken. The Colts offense ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. He runs with it. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
The key coming into the game, anytime you're about to defend a quarterback like this, is it's not so much about rushing the quarterback for a sack as much as it is about...
And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he's into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Colts.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Reynolds now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. Goff to throw on first down. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On 1st and 10. Here's Goff. That's over the middle. Taken in by Laporta. The Lions called their first timeout. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Working free downfield. It is Williams. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. On first down, it's Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. They'll go play action with Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
He'll go right back to Laporta. And he'll be out of bounds, but he got the first down, so it's going to be 1st and goal. They're going to mark it at the 6. Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Here's Goff. That is caught by the tight end. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. His 2nd touchdown of this first half.
You simply just can't allow that ball to be completed, Mike. I mean, there's no time left. You understand there's 2 options. There's a take a shot Hail Mary into the end zone, or there's throw the ball underneath and try for a couple laterals. At the end of the first half, it's probably just going to...
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
One more time for Montgomery. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Patrick motioning here. Goff going to throw here on first and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
And the big night continues. That last run gives him yardage to put him over 100 for the game. On first and 10, it's Montgomery. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. To throw is Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's a second and 12. On play action, Goff. He'll get this to his tight end, Laporta. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on third and 7. From the gun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete. On fourth down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. That one is good. And the Lions will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
They go right back to Taylor. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed, and he's tracked down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
The Colts about set to punt. Raymond going to return it. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The visitors' offense. And their running back set to go once more. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. They come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A run up the gut with Montgomery. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a first down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On the handoff, it's Montgomery. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down. Patrick motioning here. Now, Goff. There's that man again. Another catch. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. On the ground, Montgomery. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up. Goff to throw. Adds to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again here with Taylor. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. He's going to have a Colts first down. They'll have it by plenty. It was 3rd and 2. They picked up 8. Richardson going to get it quickly out to down. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He's got a receiver, that's Woods. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. From the gun, Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing, Richardson. Catch made. That's Woods. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Throwing is Richardson. He's got his man. That's Downs. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Taking off.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. He'll run again. And he's in. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Indy. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Reynolds now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. The trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. That's to the big tight end, Laporta. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing here is Goff. On target to Laporta. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's a handoff to Montgomery. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Working free downfield, it is Williams. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, midway.
Goff to throw on 1st down. This one caught by Patrick. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where you're hot.
And he will score again. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record.
Is good. Next to score, Lions 38, Colts 35.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, this is down. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll do so with 1st and 10. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this 4th quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking.
Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he'll bring this inside the 30, a gain of about 5. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding offense.
So out comes Matt Gay in a big spot. This to tie things up here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
This returnable from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. First and 10. They'll go play action with Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings it 2nd and 5.
Here's Goff. He'll go right back to Laporta. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll get this to his tight end, Laporta.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down. It was 3rd and 3, and they picked up 6. A carry here for Montgomery. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
They'll run to the right with Montgomery. And just a short pickup there to the 35. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And good hard running will get him down close to a 1st down. Might be a yard short.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll run the sneak. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Montgomery. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Work to do. The crowd helping the defense. 3rd down and 9. To throw is Goff. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets them another 1st down.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Here comes 2nd down. They'll stick to the ground. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. They'll run here. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. Oh, no, he missed it. Not more than a chip shot, but it's no good. And this one is going to remain a tie game.
And you just have to wonder what that'll do to the energy levels on both sidelines. I mean, you got a chance to break the tie here late, but he just can't connect.
On first down, it's Richardson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go with Taylor. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. A lot riding on this play. Tie game, final minute, 3rd down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The Lions called their first timeout, and the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's 1st and 10. Goff. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On play action. Goff. Coming across, he's got it in the hands of Williams. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Detroit.
This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now.
The field goal is good. Makes this...
So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. The kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Indianapolis.